Hi everyone, my name is Marcelo Sobral Leite, but you can call me Marcelo. I am actually from Brazil, but I work with cancer research and I'm in science for a long time. I'd say since 2009. I did my master's, my PhD. Lived 10 years here in the Netherlands where I did my PhD in cancer research, in molecular epidemiology studies, and recently I am 4 years postdoc doing artificial intelligence tools to better understand the digital pathology potential of choosing better treatment for patients. But anyway, whole story short, I'm very happy to be invited to give you some models in the SciMedian portal. Thanks for the invitation. So today I gonna give you, actually just a demo. This is just a demo to what are the things that we can share in terms of the topics that we have available. So today I'm gonna just like show you how it would be kind of the material that they would generate for example, the topic of survival model, survival analysis. So I can, of course, most of the time share my screen and show you, yeah, how it works. So if I share here my screen, I hope you can now see my screen. So this, for example, is one material that I created for just to give an example, like a glimpse of what we can do. So the material will always come in a HTML file in which you can run in your browser. So you can download and run in your browser. So then, for example, the introduction of survival analysis, I can, of course, later on improve better, but just to give a glimpse, what you have here. This is, for example, a survival plot, a Kaplan-Meier curve. That's, I'm gonna show, the basic of the probability of the chances of survival according to time. And then I can, of course, bring all the information here. So we need to understand what are the events in a survival analysis, why you run that, and how the data is collected. So how are the measures? So what are the primary measures of survival analysis? I can also later on add a lot of literature or things that are important for you to read to understand better about that. Then you can give like different ways to analyze this data, also going more deep, for example, censoring survival data, show you, explain the types of censoring, right, interval, and left, and give some extra examples. You can always come here and check what you want to look at, for example. So you have different models to analyze survival analysis, and then I can give you the, what are the things related to the time and the failure. So I'm just like quickly showing what I can do, but of course not going to the topic itself. So for example, if I jump into the Kaplan-Meier curve, so we're going to talk about the estimators in survival curves. Then you're going to tell what's the Kaplan-Meier estimator. So you can sensory data by considering the number of individuals at risk at each time point. So we can also understand what sensory in the data itself. So sensory can be just the lack of follow-up after a certain time, or it can be like an event. In this case, could be the status of being alive or not, for male or female. So this is more or less the way how I can expose you the data and add more image here. Of course, this is all like constructed via programming language in R, is a R Markdown file, and I'm gonna show you how it is built in R, and you can also generate your own report in that way in a HTML file. So, but of course, to really most important, more than the what I say here, and the topics of the knowledge of the topics that we are giving, is of course the hands-on. So this is why I'm gonna show you what are the codes in our studio that we use, so how to work the package and the library in our studio, and what are the package that you need to use um, in for survival analysis. But most important, I'm gonna give you, for example, a kind of mock research project. I'm gonna show you, for example, this is the title. So gender-based analysis of survival disparities in patients diagnosed with lung cancer. And then I'm gonna give a small background why maybe it's important to understand gender-related variation in lung cancer. And then the aim is to investigate, to compare survival rates and outcomes between male and female. And then you're gonna go to like upload the data. And of course, gonna go show you step by step. And then we can of course jump for the R Studio itself. So this is the file that I constructed, the whole HTML file. So here generate all the pictures, but these are just pictures that I have for the part related to the concept. But of course, here you have the package and library that I showed to you. So in order to run some analysis, you need to have the package that are important. They're gonna talk about that, how to install and call the library. But most important, I'm gonna show how to work in this R Markdown function file that is actually, you can all the time write any kind of code inside here, and you can just write text here. So this is the text that I wrote for your project, mock project. So gender-based analysis, survival the disparities, and then you can of course then run what you need. So I'm gonna show you here, for example, I just create a data frame that was downloaded in one folder that we are using for this project. So you can also see here what are the things that we have in our projects that I created for that. I can start also in our projects. And then I show you the data that we have here, that is healthcare, and then I show you how we can download this CSV file, and then, or you will also do it by yourself, and of course understand why we add each of those steps in the function. And of course you can run the function and then see how you download and why use head then for read this data. So then here you have the first 6 rows of the whole data, and you understand the variables. So this is the time variable, this is the status variable, this is group sex, that's 1 or 2, so male or female. And then of course already sort of speeding up in what we can do, of course going to the data analysis itself, you will have some time to create your own plots based on the library and the functions that I'm gonna give to you to be used. Some links in the internet. I'm gonna also can show you how you can use Chat GPT to learn better the codes. You can all the time ask questions and test if the answers are okay from Chat GPT and apply in your codes here. And of course I have the answers I can show you. So first we have the surfeit. So here if you run surfeit with question dots, so you run here, and then you're gonna have like the formula that is used. Down you can always have some examples as well, how to run the surfeit formula, and what you need to include. So you're gonna read, okay, formula, then you know that you need to find the time variable, the status variable, based on the data frame lung that we created here. And then you're gonna run your survival curve. So I can later on give you details on how be more elegant in your codes in order to have things more able to be looped later on. So till then, you're able to run your codes here, and then in the end, you generate, yeah, your survival plots here. Um, then you can understand what is survival plots, understand later on what is the plug rank test, how I managed to put the label here. This is all detailed there in the plot. So this is more or less what we can do, and also understand then what is the outcome here. And you see everything that we run here is then generated here in the other side. So, and also here the codes are able to be disclosure here, and you can be inspired for that. So I think this is just like an overview for what I can, yeah, share with you. It will be a pleasure to be part of the course and share different cases, and according to the platform, being able to give the answers and reply the questions that you have during the course. It's a pleasure. We keep in touch. Happy 2024. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you.